Nigiri ni Mwanzo. World is the beginning. In the name of she, capital S, capital H, capital I, who man Adam called son, S-U-N, Mother Nature, Mother Earth, in the name of the true begotten Son of man. Matthew 1:23, Emmanuel, I-M-A-N-U-E-L, whose name means go with us. In the name of the true motherland, Nigiritia, Nigeria, which means land of the gold. Kiswahili, Tabo of Babel, man's first tongue, Kunta Kinte. Amani kutoka you. Peace from above. How y'all doing? Fura Wasaba Siku. Happy seventh day. Reading from the Book of Life. Kitabujan Uzima. From the New Testament of Emmanuel, Agano, Jipya, Imanuel. Reading from the first Epistole of Paul, the Apostole to the Corinthians, chapter 2. And I, brethren, when I came to you, did not come with excellence of speech or of wisdom, declaring to you the testimony of God of gods. For I determined not to know anything among you except Emmanuel and him crucified. I was with you in weakness, in fear, and in much trembling. And my speech and my teaching were not with persuasive words of human wisdom, but in demonstration of the Spirit and of power. That your faith should not be in the wisdom of men, but in the power of God of gods. However, we speak wisdom among those who are mature, yet not the wisdom of this age, nor of the rules of this age, who are who are counting to nothing, who are coming, oh my bad, who are coming to nothing. But we speak the wisdom of God of gold in a mystery, the hidden wisdom which God of gold ordained before the ages for our glory, which none of the rulers of this age knew. For had they known, they would not have crucified Emmanuel of glory. But as it is written, eye has not seen, nor ear heard, nor have entered into the heart of man the things which God of gold had prepared for those who love him. But God of gold has revealed them to us through his Spirit. For the Spirit searches all things, yes, the deep things of God of gold. For what man knows the things of a man except the spirit of the man which is in him? Even so, no one knows the things of God of gold except the Spirit of God of gold. Now we have received not the spirit of the world, but the Spirit who is from God of gold, that we might know the things that have been freely given to us by God of gold. These things we also speak, not in words which man's wisdom teaches, but when the Holy Spirit teaches, comparing spiritual things with spiritual. But the natural man does not receive the things of the Spirit of God, for they are foolishness to him, nor can he know them because they are spiritually discerned. discern. But he who is spiritually, but he who is spiritual judges all things, yet he himself is rightly judged by no one. For who has known the mind of the God of God, that he may instruct him? But we have the mind of Emmanuel. Hmm. Chapter 2, short, sweet. One more time. See right there, a voice at chapter 2, verse 10. And my speech and my teaching. One more time. Not preaching, teaching. One more time. Because when you go over to 13, it says, these things we also speak not in words which man's wisdom teaches, but which the Holy Spirit teaches. One more time. Not preaching. Preachers are taught how to convince you that the J you looking at, Jesus, ain't the J you looking at, because it's a J. But you can't say what you see. You got to say what they tell you. Just like you look at Matthew 1:23 and cannot see that it is by itself. There's a reason why it's by itself, because it is directly connected to he who sent me, go to goals, through his begotten son, Imanuel, whose name means God with us. One more time, like I tell him, I'm the only man on the face of this earth that I know for a fact, only I can look at Jay and say Jesus. I know for a fact, only I teach and speak upon Emmanuel. Only I knowledge, as of the Apostle 4:12, where it says, nor is there salvation in any other, for there is no other name under heaven given among men by which we must be saved. One more time. Emmanuel, whose name he go with us, not Jesus. Their goal, who carried a cross and who was nailed to a cross. For Emmanuel was hung upon a tree. Acts 5:30. Acts of the Apostles 5:30. Emmanuel, God of gods, raised up Emmanuel, whom you murdered by hanging on a tree. Not a cross. Jesus was nailed to a cross. Emmanuel was hung upon a tree. One more time. Just like he's saying, you have to have knowledge, because instead of knowledge, knowledge comes from God of gold. One more time. I knowledge that every book on the face of this earth reveals the name of itself within the pages of itself. That's why my book says Book of Life, because that's what it calls itself. I didn't place upon it what it ain't. I placed upon it what it is. One more time. In Revelations 3:5, 13:8, 17:8, 20:12, 20:15, 21:27, 22:19. It calls itself Book of Life 7 times. His number. One more time. His number is 7. When you stop brain whitewash and realize and recognize who you are, and your job is to teach. That's what I do. Every day I get the chance to, I teach. Today, I'm sitting here teaching. When I go in the streets, I meet somebody, I'm going to teach them. Especially a black man. That's my real job, is to get all black men to look up, excuse me, to see up. One more time. My job, as I see up, is to teach other feet of polished golden hair the word of land to see up. One more time. My job is to get my brothers to see up. When my brothers start seeing up, then they can see J-E-S-U-S is Jesus. And they can pronounce it because they see it one more time. And now that they see it, they acknowledge that that's OPG, other people's God. Allah, other people's God. Buddha, other people's God. Jehovah, other people's God. All these other people's God. Ain't nobody saying he got to be black. Oh, but Jesus do. Yeah, right. Which world do you want to deal in? The real world? What it called itself? Not what I just took it upon myself to name it. I took it upon myself with his permission to rearrange it and to put on there what it called itself. Just like you heard me say, chapter 2, verse 4, and my speech and my teaching, not preaching, teaching, because Emmanuel is a teacher. Emmanuel taught his fellow brothers, his fellow pupils, to teach one more time. That's what I do. I'm here to teach you to be able to look at Jesus and say, Jesus is their God, and they can have their God. For I believe in Imanuel, who told me about God of gods. One more time, God of gods, God of gods. The one who said, John 12:44, he that believe in me, believe not in me, but he who sent me. One more time, just like me, I am the speaker. He speaks into the microphone, I'm the speaker. You can't tell me BLAXBLACK, FBA, Freedman, can talk to the microphone and come out across the street. But he can't use me in the same manner. I'm just saying, free your mind and your ass will follow. The kingdom of heaven is within. Knowledge that teaching comes from within. One more time. Through the nostrils, through the nostrils, through the nostrils. That's what he brought to life first. Oh man. Here, up. All this was alive first. Then this. But all of this first. One more time. Let them have their goal. Maximize that blackness and knowledge that you got the feet of potter's gold and the head of the word of the Lamb. Knowledge that they're going to hate you for that, and knowledge that their hate means nothing. You understand their hate, so it does not rub off on you, because you can comprehend that the reason they hate is they hate themselves. That they ain't got the feet of potter's gold and they ain't got the head of the word of the Lamb. One more time. Let not their hate possess you to where you want to bring back hate. Something I have to work on. I'm 66 and still working on that, because I have great BLAXBLACK pride in my forefather who make the whole world go around. But at the same time, I know this goal allow things to happen for his reason, purpose, and goal. That's why I keep myself locked in, knowing that my main job is to teach Emmanuel, Matthew 1:23, whose name means God with us. One more time. My job is to teach you to see up. So when God of gods look down, he look into your face, see you looking up to him and giving him the glory that is his. One more time. That's all it takes. Asante sana, Baba, allowing me to be here another day. May I be worthy of passing along the knowledge of Emmanuel and the book of life. Trip C's, cool, calm, collected, W, whole wide world. Nigri, ni, Mawanzo, gold is the beginning. In the name of she, capital S, capital H, capital I, who man Adam called son, S-U-N, Mother Nature, Mother Earth. In the name of Imanuel, I-M-A-N-U-E-L, whose name means go with us, Matthew 1:23. In the name of the true motherland, Nigri, N-I-G-R-I-T-I-A, which means land of the golds. Ki Swahili, Tower Babel, man's first tongue, Kunta King Tay, the clan of Israel. Amani kutoka you, peace from above. In the name of Emmanuel, go with us.